Hi everyone, today we're doing Module 3, Whole Number Addition and Subtraction, Lesson 13. Turn to page 51 so you can follow along and take notes. Our words for today, our vocabulary is variable and equation. A variable is a letter or symbol to represent a number. So if we look at this example, 1 plus x equals 3. X is the variable. It represents a number, but it doesn't tell us what the number is. It tells us that it represents something so that we can figure it out. So X is called a variable. It could also be a symbol, but most often in math they use letters. And an equation is a mathematical sentence that uses an equal sign. So X plus 5 equals 10. So that's an equation because it has a equal sign in it. It helps because equation sounds like equals, the first part, so that helps you remember that there's an equal sign. So this is a little bit different. It says using strip diagrams to solve addition and subtraction problems. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. So just in our getting started, we have 21 minus 6. Well, remember, we're going to rewrite it this way. We can't do 1 minus 6 because there's more on the floor, so we got to go over next door and borrow 10. Make that a 1, make this an 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. 1 minus 0 is 1, so we have 15. Here we have 12 plus 5 plus 6. Line it up, makes it a lot easier to add. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 13. Carry that 1, regroup it. 1 plus 1 is 2. So we got 23. It says in number 3, there are 24 cars in a parking lot. There are 6 fewer trucks than cars in the lot. How many trucks are in the parking lot? Well, we don't know. We know that there are 24 cars and there are 6 fewer trucks. So if we look here, we don't know what the number of trucks is. So we are going to let X, our variable, represent number of trucks. Okay. So we know how many cars there are, though. There are 24 cars. So if we do 24 minus X, we're going to get the 6 because we know that there are 6 fewer trucks than cars. Okay. So then we would know we have to figure out, 24 minus X equals 6. Because we know that there are 6 fewer trucks. So 24 minus X, if we did that, we can figure that out because we can figure out how many there are, because 18 plus 6 is 24, so we're kind of going the opposite way. There are 18 trucks in the parking lot. Number 4 says, Gail has 8 butterfly stickers. She has 4 more dinosaur stickers than butterfly stickers. How many stickers does she have in all? Well, we know that she has 8 butterfly stickers and she has 4 more dinosaur stickers than butterfly stickers. So how many stickers does she have in all? Well, X, if we look at this picture, is going to represent all of her stickers. So her total number of stickers. Okay, that is what X is representing because we can see that it's including all of that. So we're going to do something plus something plus something equals that, which equals X. Okay, so we know she has 8 butterfly stickers. So we can maybe put 8 right here is the butterfly. And then she has 4 more dinosaur stickers than butterfly. So 4 more than 8. So she has 8 butterfly. She has at least 8 dinosaur, but she has 4 more dinosaur. So that means we would do 8 plus 8 plus 4. 8 plus 8 is 16, plus 4 is 20. So her total is 20. X is 20. Gail has 20 stickers in all. Next one says, Owen ran on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. He ran 5 miles on Monday and 8 miles on Wednesday. He ran 19 miles in all. How many miles did he run on Friday? Well, what is X going to represent? Well, we don't know how much he ran on Friday. So X will be number of miles on Friday. Okay, because we know on Monday he ran 5, so we can fill that in. Wednesday he ran 8, we can fill that in. And his total number all added up was 19. So we know that 5 plus 8 plus X is going to equal 19. Well, let's figure this out. 5 plus 8 is 13, so if we combine those, and then to get to X, we can just subtract. We can do 19, take the total, minus 13. 9 minus 3 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0, so X equals 6. So Owen ran 6 miles on Friday, because if we did 5 plus 8 plus 6, we would get 19 for the total. All right, so it says solve the problem. Jamie has 6 comic books. Gwen has 3 more comic books than Jamie. How many comic books does Gwen have? So let X represent, well, that's what we don't know. We don't know how many Gwen has, so we can say X is number of Gwen's comic books. So write that in. And we know that we have to figure out something here. We know that Jamie has 6 and Gwen has 3 more comic books than Jamie. So if we fill in X here, and then we know that that's her total, but she has 3 more than Jamie. Okay, so if we know that we take away his 6, she's going to have 3 more than he is. So if we kind of go the opposite way and we do 3 plus 6, remember, because the opposite of adding and opposite of subtracting is adding, we can do 3 plus 6 is 9. So Gwen has 9 comic books, because if Jamie had 6, then she has 3 more. 6 plus 3 equals 9. So then we would do 9 minus 6 equals 3. All right, so using symbols, using a strip diagram to solve a problem, which is what we were just practicing. Kylie bought tulips. She has 8 white tulips. She has 2 fewer red tulips than white tulips. How many red tulips did Kylie buy? Well, she has 8 white tulips, 2 fewer red tulips than white, so X equals red tulips. Using words, find the important information in the problem. Let X represent the unknown number. So white tulips, red tulips. We know she has 8 white tulips. We label it on the diagram. We don't know how many red tulips, so that's X, that's our variable. But she has 2 fewer red tulips than white. So then we would do 8 minus 2 equals X. 8 minus 2 equals X. And then we know that 8 minus 2 is 6, so Kylie bought 6 red tulips. That's how you solve the equation. All right, so now you're going to try this on your own. You're going to open up to page 53 and complete that on your own. Good luck.